Year 7. I'm Mr. Godden, and you're watching Crime Watch, Ancient Rome. There's been a murder. Yes, there's been a murder, Year 7. Julius Caesar, our great leader, the most powerful man in the world, has been killed. Tonight, with your help, we're going to find out who is behind this brutal attack on our leader. The suspects are in the studio. At the end of the hour, one of them will be found guilty. Our first and most likely suspect, Pompey, should be joining us in the studio at any moment. Caesar's arch-enemy, wanting the power that Caesar had over the Roman Empire. There are numerous reasons why Pompey could be behind this murder, and he'll be joining us in the studio live.
He's dead.
Sorry, Year 7. Breaking news through my earpiece.
He's dead. Caesar had him killed months ago.
Year 7. Pompey was not behind this murder. Caesar had him killed months ago. How could he possibly have done it if he was dead? Another suspect is here with us in the studio. Please welcome Gradius, Julius Caesar's former servant. Thanks for joining us, Gradius. No problem. So Gradius, tell us about Julius Caesar.
He was not a good man. Julius Caesar was a ruthless leader, and he did not appreciate his workers. He always made me do too many jobs, and he treated me terrible.
So it's fair to say you weren't a big fan of Julius Caesar?
No, I'm quite open about the fact that I don't like Caesar. I hate him.
Okay, and there's some incriminating evidence here showing that you were crushing up some poison called black nightshade on the day Caesar was murdered. Is this true?
This is true.
Gradius, tell us about this poison. If it wasn't for Caesar, who was it for?
I used the poison to poison the rats.
Was that one of your jobs in the house?
That was a big part of my job.
Okay. This makes sense. His job was to kill the rats, and Caesar was killed by stabbing, not by poison. Gradius, it seems, was innocent. Thank you for your time, Gradius.
Thank you. Rat! There is a rat!
Please welcome our next suspect to the interview table, Cicero. Hello. Welcome to Crime Watch Ancient Rome. Can you please confirm your identity?
I am Cicero, a Roman philosopher.
Lovely to meet you, Cicero. We need to find out if you were guilty. Can you please explain what you think of Julius Caesar?
Caesar is a tyrant.
What is a tyrant?
He is a dictator. He has all power. He is the only person that rules our nation. The power should be equally spread amongst the people.
So if you hate Caesar as much as it says here, how do I know that you haven't murdered him?
Because I'm a thinker, a deep thinker. I do not murder people.
Well, that's all well and good. Have you got any evidence about this?
I have a letter.
Explain to me, how does this letter explain that you didn't murder Caesar?
I wrote the letter to the murderer. He says I wanted to be involved, to get rid of the dictator, but I wasn't involved.
It's true. And it still says here that Caesar was killed by 23 stab wounds. Look at Cicero, there's no way he could have done 23 stab wounds on his own. It seems as though he's innocent. Year 7. One further suspect can be discounted. A report showed that the Praetorian Guard may well have been guilty of the attack. A highly trained killing unit consisting of many men, and Caesar's death consisting of 23 stab wounds, led them looking pretty bleak. However, research has shown that they were fiercely loyal to Caesar and do nothing to kill him. They would protect him at all costs. We can forget about the Praetorian Guard. They are not guilty. We have one suspect to go. Please welcome Brutus to the interview table.
Go on, mate. Make it quick, come on.
Can you confirm your identity, please?
Yeah, I'm Brutus. I'm a Roman senator. I work for the government. What have you got me in here for, anyway?
Can you tell me whether you're acquaintances or friends with Cassius and Decimus?
Cassius and Decimus? Yeah, they're the senators. What's it to you? Does it matter?
Well, I've got some witnesses who tell me you were overheard speaking to them talking about freeing Rome from its dictator. Surely by dictator you meant Caesar.
What's it to you? Does it really matter anyway?
Let's try a different approach, Brutus. Would you say you had a lot of influence over other Roman senators?
Absolutely, mate. I'm telling you, I was the top dog, so you don't mess with me, okay?
Okay. So if that's the case, Brutus, and clearly you didn't like Caesar, surely you could influence all the other senators to kill him, could you not? Could you not?
Do you really?
Prove
I think you're wrong.
any evidence that I'm
I
wrong.
think you're wrong.
Okay, we do need to take a bit of time out. Can you leave the studio, please? So you've seen all the suspects, Year 7. You need to write me a sentence. Who do you think murdered Caesar, and why? Congratulations if you wrote that it was Brutus behind the murder. He encouraged all these other senators to kill Julius Caesar. He didn't like him. He was behind it.